we'll see the number 24 team in the country, the Army Black Knights, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the Air Force Falcons. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Falcons will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Army's offense will take the first swing of the game. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play. The Black Knights headed quickly to the line. To the air, it's Daly. On the run, fires downfield. He's got it. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
And that's why this guy's a complete running back. He's good between the tackles, he can pass block, but he can also run routes. And we're not just talking about screens or swing routes.
Ball's out. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. He cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that one.
On second down, wants to throw it. Going to try to get it himself. Oh, how did he make that move? He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. And the Black Knights are flying down the field. In the red area, it's Stewart. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They go right back to it. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of pay dirt. The Black Knights will try to punch it in on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
The defense there has their backs against the wall. That's a great job of really just gearing down, getting some push up front, not giving away anything, and making that play and that tackle.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Army! And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing it at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. So Air Force's offense will get the ball for the first time. And a big key as this game unfolds is just how aggressive will he be throwing the football in a lockdown corner like that.
Yeah, and when you're an elite quarterback, you think you can do whatever you want to do. And you think you can make the right decisions. I'm interested to see how much he'll test that cornerback on the other side.
You know, there's a saying, there's no defense for a perfect pass, but he's got to be extra careful and sharp when he's throwing that guy's way.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. I know you want to prepare for every game the same way, but there's just something different about rivalry games, Jesse.
It's because, Reese, I think players are aware that games like this define your legacy as a player. Your record in rivalry games is something that people are going to talk about for years and years down the road. You have got to show up and play your best football in games like this.
The Falcons will send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Quarterback will audible. They'll leave it with him. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. He picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. To throw, it's Daly. Skips away from pressure. He'll turn it loose out to the right. And it's caught inside the 20. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line. And the Black Knights moving quickly to the line. The running back has it. Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16.
Oh, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
Wants to throw on second down. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Black Knights!
Number 13.
That's the kind of skill that makes guys stars. The improvisational skills, the blinding speed, the ability to make the big play and make defenses look silly.
Just straight silly. I mean, what do you want me to do? You put a guy that's that athletic, that fast, at the quarterback spot. Now you're telling me to defend the run, defend the pass, defend the scrambles. I mean, goodness gracious. I don't know what you want a defense to do. There's no stopping that guy.
Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Air Force has it back and the Falcon offense returns to the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. They'll run the option. Plows through the defense. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. And the Falcons come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run it on the counter.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
They'll run the option. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
QBs that can run completely change your game plan. I mean, every single bit of it. You have to understand now as a pass rusher, I got to keep him in the pocket. I got to understand all the zone read concepts and the power read and the jet read, all the different things they can do to you. So, you know, having a guy back there at the helm that can run the football, you better be alert of it from the first play to the end of the fourth quarter.
And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. Guys, it is Army who carries the lead into the quarter break. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. This quarterback part of their running game. Tried to fight his way through that tackle, but he's brought down. They come to the line 3 yards away from the first down marker. They've converted twice on this drive. Pressure coming. Scrambling away. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
Nice job. Nice way to end that play for the QB. He does a really good job scrambling, getting the first down, and getting down. Because defensively, I'm trying to get a lick. Anytime I can hit the quarterback, that is a win.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Now on second down. The option look. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain.
Well, that's just on the defense. I'm sorry. Fullbacks are not supposed to be able to rip off big runs like that. The defense, they better do a better job tackling as this game goes on.
Goes to the option. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. The back goes in motion. On the option. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Air Force.
First and goal. You know what's coming. They know what's coming. Can you stop it? And you can't. Pound the football straight ahead. Get in for 6. Nice job by the big toe.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
Trying to get to him. And he's got it inside the 30-yard line. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. They'll try the right side. Got some room, headed to the goal line. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there.
Well, it took everything on defense to just get that guy down on the 1-yard line. He is a monster, Dave.
And if this offense, Jesse, is going to keep doing that, you better bring in reinforcements on that defensive line. Get some...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Army!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
And this junior quarterback shows you why the scouts love that big arm of his. Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. Second down coming up. Back to throw, it's Boucher. Pocket starts to collapse. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
As a quarterback, it's no fun playing against 3-4 defenses when they can get pass rushes from the interior of their defensive line. How can you complete throws against this defense if you can't step up into the pocket?
The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Falcons will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. It'll go out of bounds, and we'll see where they mark it. It's going to be right around the 35. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a first down. They'll immediately call timeout. They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's looking for an open man on second down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one.
Well, this defense felt coming into the game that if he was going to try to throw from the pocket, they could get to him and affect his accuracy, and they did on that last play.
Quarterback checking the play. Looking to throw, it's Daly. Keeps looking downfield. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
That is no good. Missed the field goal, but still a 2-touchdown lead at 14. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He'll start this drive firing. Heaves it deep. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. One more snap coming before halftime. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks so much, guys. And I need not tell you, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotion. And no surprise, we saw just that in the first half today. And you know, in a day where the spread option and air raid are the offenses of choice, how nice is it to see the 3 yards and a cloud of dust approach? Although we've also seen some runs go for a lot longer. Physical offensive lines coupled with great backs is like a throwback to the olden days, and that's refreshing. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. The Black Knights will line up to kick off and start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the 3rd quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring drive.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving.
He smashes his way through again. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. He's looking to throw it. Quick strike complete. It's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
You've got to have better ball security on offense. The football possession, that is priceless. Losing possession, turning the ball over, that kills you in games. That loses games. And that is a bad, bad play at a bad time.
To the air on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Stewart. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first.
Guys in the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
The lone back's got it. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Third and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? They'll power it inside with the fullback. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
So far, everything's just seemed to work for this offense when they've wanted to run the football. Regardless of what down and distance it is, they're able to get it done. Up front, getting a lot of push, and these backs are finding the holes.
Trying to find his man on first down. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Dropping back, it's Daly. Showing the arm strength down the left side. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. That pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on 3rd down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. 4th down, baby.
And the Black Knights line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. He'll ride his man on the option. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
Quarterbacks generally, guys, we know, they're not as big and not as physical runners as running backs. So it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles. I like the idea of getting the design quarterback run game going. But moving forward, let's see if we can get...
And it's put in danger, and it's picked off. Takes it the other way. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
You know, as a defensive back, you want to force the quarterback to make plays way outside towards the sideline. That's a long throw. It requires a lot of arm strength and a lot of touch at the same time. Great job forcing the play out wide, making the big interception.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Rides to the back. They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33.
I think you run that play so you stay out of 3rd and long. 3rd and long is not where an offense ever wants to thrive. 3rd and medium, hey, I'm good with that. So you run that play to make sure you're set up for a good 3rd down.
Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. The Black Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Fires deep toward the end zone. And there are flags flying as the pass ball is incomplete. We'll see who it's on. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defensive line stands on the result of the play. And now on second down for this offense. To the air, it's Daly. This time he's got it. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Well, this defense is used to seeing this fullback just slam up on in there trying to block people. Now you release him out of the backfield to see if you can catch the defense off guard.
The give to the fullback. Tackled after picking up the first down.
And don't complicate things. Give it to the big fella. By the way, the fullback who blocks all the time, does all the dirty work. Hand it to him. Let him plow ahead, Palmer, and get that first down.
Are we in a time warp? Like, what year is this? Is this 1995? We're handing off to fullbacks again. That's a play that is basically extinct now in college football, but I love it because it caught the defense off guard, able to get a nice one.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Lets it fly. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. And the senior just took that one out of the air and sends it the other way. First down here for the offense. Fullback's got it. Using the pads, using the stiff arm, using all kind of strength to get it across the 25 to the 26. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
On the option, he'll keep it himself. A run up the middle is stuffed for no gain. Offense gets set for second down. Here comes the option. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On the option. He'll toss it. Turns it on in midfield. There to make the stop, and we've played 3 in this one. Guys, it is Army who carries the lead into the quarter break. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Now on the option. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. They'll run the option. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? The marker is at the 35, and they need to get it there to convert third down. Back to throw, it's Busha. Quickly to the tight end. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. New set of downs after that completion. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. They're bringing heat. Starts to scramble to the left. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. And the Falcons have pushed it inside the 20. He's going to pass on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Harris. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. The Falcons want to pick up the tempo. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Grab behind the line. It's Carson. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. He's looking for a man on second down. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Takes it from the gun on third down. He's got it. And he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet. First and goal, and a great opportunity to slice into this lead.
Well, they tried to go quarterback sneak, and I know to a lot of people that's a play we all take for granted, like it always works. Quarterback sneaks are designed to get just 1 inch. Somehow you've got to come up and do it. But the defense there, David, they bowed up and stopped them.
Did a great job. Listen, everybody knows what's coming. You know it's a quarterback sneak. It's still hard as heck to stop, but nice job by the defensive line.
Touchdown, Falcons! You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby. They got the score they needed, but this isn't over.
No, don't call it a comeback yet. The first part, step one accomplished. This offense obviously still has work to do, but the defense has to go out and get a stop and get him the ball back.
Coming out with it, it's Stewart. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win it, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets him out to the 25-yard line. So they're facing third and short from the 25. Give to the big fullback. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. And the Black Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Firing to the right, complete. They make the stop after the catch. Still some work to do to pick up that first down.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
We've reached a 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. This offense has a second down play. Quarterback checking off. Looking for a man. It's Daly. The sweet feet buy a little time. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. This third down play might be the last chance for this defense to stay in the game. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. And the defense had its hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on fourth down. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. As they come to the line on second down, ordinarily you might go up top, but they need to keep this one on the ground, keep that clock winding. Lets it fly. He's got an open man. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. The Black Knights are in the hurry-up. Looking to go up top on first down. He'll try to do it himself. Got his man on the right. He's out of bounds after a big pickup, but there's a flag on the field, and this might be coming back. You can't do that. An illegal forward pass will cost the offense 5 yards. Line getting set on second down. Dropping back, it's Daly. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
And whatever they did on first and second down, don't do that anymore. Third and very long coming up. He's looking downfield to throw. He lets one fly deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. And the Black Knights will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt will hit at the one, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. He wants to throw. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. On second down, he's looking downfield. Got him downfield. And this junior loves to show off that big arm. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Looking to pass on second down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
This late in the game, fourth quarter, go time, we got to make plays. We got to go to those things that really, really work well. We can't waste too many more downs. I know it's third down coming up, but we got to put this thing in full throttle.
Fires downfield. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup.
Man, this quarterback is going to have to be deadly accurate here in this 2-minute situation, right? And that's really what he's had to be all game long. He hasn't had a lot of yards because the coverage has just been so tight. He's had to be pinpoint perfect. It's been hard just to find completions, no doubt. It's going to be the same thing here in this 2-minute drive.
And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Scanning the field, it's Busha. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Looking to throw. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on third down.
After that incompletion, there is so much pressure now on this quarterback to come up with a big play. They need to score a touchdown. They need to keep this drive alive to have any shot at winning this game. But it all comes down to this play right here.
He's got him, and they convert. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. There's a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the poise by the winning team as well here. They weren't overhyped in this game. They came out, they looked prepared, they were calm, definitely confident. And David, they were able to go out and execute well enough to get this win.
And it's hard in these rivalry games with all the emotions running so deep. Like, you sometimes get overzealous. Sometimes you get too many penalties. It's hard to rein in your emotions, but they didn't. They kept it in check, and now bragging rights for a whole year.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.